Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Distinct Mastering YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about a cool little subject. I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to get your kick to cut through your mix. Let's get into my session. Okay, so I'm working on this track. It was started in 2023 and I'm revisiting it in 2024 for later release on NOS recordings this year. And one of the things that I thought about while working on it was to share 3 tips on how to get your kick drum to cut through your mix. I got 3 different ways I'm going to show you, because sometimes you got the kick drum and it's working, but it's just not powerful enough, or it's just not cutting through the mix, or it just doesn't sound like it has the transient that you need. I'm going to share some of my tips. Let's get into my session and get going. Okay, here we are in the track, and what I'm going to do is just play you a little bit of a loop. And I'm going to play you this kick drum right here. As you can see, I've got a basic kick drum. I've shortened it up. There's a little bit of pitch adjustment on this kick drum. I've got an EQ and I've got another EQ here. And this EQ is just doing another dip right here. So this is at 297 Hertz. This is at 500 Hertz. So let's go ahead and play this so you can hear what it sounds like. Can you feel it? Okay, so kick sounds a little ploopy. And as you can see by adjusting the transposition, you're going to get different tones. And shortening it's going to change up the tone as well. And here's at 0. So the first thing is you need to get your tuning of your main kick correct. Now, I like it down a little bit below, but what I want to do I think I had it right. And I want to show you some of the differences that you can get with, getting the tone right. But see, what's bothering me about this is it's not that I don't have the tone right. The body is there. What it's missing is it's missing that cut through the mix, that transient, that thing that's going to just carry it over the top. I'm going to show you 3 different ways. So first method is to use just the basic top kick drum. This is the most basic way to do it. You could use a kick drum and filter it out. You're looking for something that has a top clicky end to it, a transient basically. So here's a top kick drum. You can see that I've got the volume lower because I do K-metering system, and if you want to check out my video on K-metering, I'll leave you a link down below. So here's what this top kick sounds like. Putting it on top of this, I'm going to go ahead and put this at 0. And I'm going to start bringing this down so you can hear. Now that's not bad, but I want to give you some tips to making it better. First of all, tuning sounds off. Already at -1 it sounds better. And what I said before, shape. Now volume. So that's better. Check it out before. As you can see, the kick drum is there, and now I'm going to turn it on and you're going to hear it cut through better. Okay, another thing that I'd also pay attention to when using top kicks is the actual cent value. So check this out. -7, +7, let's go -3. I like that. So I'm gonna go before. And after. So that's the most basic method. Let's get into my second tip. All right, the next tip is actually to use a hi-hat. And what you want to do with the hi-hat is you want to shorten it up, and you can put a little fade out. So you're basically making a little click. Check this out. But listen, now it's very loud right now. So I'm going to start bringing this down while you're listening. And I actually had it down here. So here's before. And after. The cool thing about this method is it really does work. It really cuts through the mix. It just puts a little transient on top of the kick, and it flows. If you find the right hi-hat sound, it can flow with your hats and percussion. Really cool trick. Let me go ahead and show you what you can do with the length and then the changing of the pitch. You see here, doesn't sound as cool, and you tell what it is this way. When it's nice and short, it just sounds like it's there. Take it away, and you notice it, but when it's back on, it just works. I'm gonna undo that, take that back to where it was. Okay, there we were. All right, now, let's get into the third method. The third method involves using white noise. Now, I used Serum for this, but you could essentially use anything. You could use a white noise sample. You can use any synth that can generate a white noise. It doesn't even need to be white noise. It could be really any noise. Serum, as you know, has a noise section. They have top kicks, various attacks, inharmonics, miscellaneous ones, and in the analog section, you can find some noise. What I actually did was I put it on this one-shot mode, pitched it all the way up, and then I turned on a filter just on the noise with an envelope automating this filter. And what you can see here is it's just taking that just like that. Now you can also hold Alt and Shift and take your filter so it just starts from this point and goes up. Now you might be asking, what is that doing? So you can shape this to your liking. And then you have your ADSR controls to shape the filter itself and to basically shape the noise. So this is the noise right now. And as you can see, once again, it's all about volume. So I'm going to play you without the noise. And I'm going to bring it in. Without. With. So there you have it. There's 3 tips to getting your kick drum to cut through your mix. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting that like button, and that bell notification after you hit subscribe will keep you up to date on future videos. If you have any questions or comments about this, please do leave me a comment, and I'd love to hear from you. It does help keep me inspired to keep making these videos, so please do drop me a comment, say hello, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.